Hi everyone, in this video we'll create a to-do app using React.js. So we'll create an example like this. Okay, so let's add a task first of all. For example, lead, add it. Okay, the task has added. Let's mark it as done. Okay, exercise has done now with that. Okay, and also let's mark it as done. Okay, it has done. So whenever we click the delete button, so it should be deleted. Let's delete this one. Okay, that has deleted. So this example we will create now. So let's start. Before starting, please subscribe our YouTube channel. So I have created the project and I created two files, data and to-do.js, these two files, and I imported the to-do file and index file. Okay, imported that here. So you might fetch your data from database or from an API, but I would like to write manually the data in this separate file in data.js. Okay, I will write export const data list is equal to, I will get an array of objects. The first one, the ID would be 1, and the task that perform is like homework, and the second object I will copy this. So the ID would be 2 and the homework exercise. Yes, I have these two objects. So now let's write our code and import this file and use it. So first of all, I will show the record on the screen. Okay, so I should write React functional component and also export it and import this file. And first of all, I will import the bootstrap. To use the bootstrap for designing, css bootstrap.main.css, and also import data list from /data. Okay, from this file, and here I will write the code. First I will design this. Okay, I will write some bootstrap and also css style height would be 100 vertical height, and let's write some bootstrap code here is equal to, and the BG would be dark, and also it should be deflex, and justify content center, and align items center. Now in this I will write my code, and the width of this should be 102. Okay, width be 100. I should write my code here, and the background color of this would be white, and also padding should be 5, and it should be rounded. Now here I will write first of all the h1 to do app, and here I will show the records using map function. I will write data list dot map function and data, and here I will write I will just use a p tag here, data dot, I should write that in the dynamic variation in this curly braces, data dot task. I printed this. Okay, what else? Nothing else. So let's run the server. Come here, npm start. The server has started and the fetch has created. Let's just the style. So this height should be, the spelling mistake. So now let's see it. Yeah, it looks like in the middle. And now what we should do, we have showed the records. Now we should add a record. Okay, we should implement the add functionality. So for that I will create a separate component function add task return. So I will create a form, in that we should have a div, and here we should have a input field. Input field type should be text, and also we should have a button. Button should be per addition, and here we should add the class name should be forum control, and also name is equal to task. And also we should add here a class forum group. And now let's import it here. Yes, I will import it on the top of this, and behind this I should import it here. Add a task, and now let's we should add a class here. Class name button axis. Let's so it should be input group. Let's see it. It looks like this. And now what we should do? So now whenever we click write something like play, so when we press this add button, so the task should be added here. What we should do? So let's perform a task here. On submit, I should add a submit event here, and I will like handle add. And what should I do here? I should create a function handle add event dot prevent default submission default. And here I should feature the name. Okay, this const name is equal to, our task is equal to event dot target dot elements dot task. Okay, the name is task. Here we assigned task dot value, and now we will create a new object. Const new list is equal to id should be unique, and id should be 3, and the name task. Okay, sorry, task is equal to the name. What we should do now, we should update our list. So to update list, so for that, first of all we will create a state for our data. Const list set list is equal to use state. Okay, use state, hope we will use that. And what we should assign, we should assign the data we have imported, this data list. And also here we will use our this created list instead of data list. Okay, what we should do now to update our record here in add list, in add a task, so we should pass this list method, set list method. Okay, to update this list, so we will pass that set list is equal to set list. We pass that here to the add task component. Now I will destruct that set list, and here I will call that set list, and we should get a new list, previous list, and free list that concat the new list. Okay, new list we have created. And let's see it what happened. Okay, come here and just strike a new thing like play, add. See it, that has added to our to-do app. And also we will design it, and also after addition we should empty this input field, okay, after addition, and I will design it a little bit. So let's do that functionality. So first of all, whenever we click this add button, we should make this empty. So for this I will use useRef hook. UseRef hook is used to take the authority, here we can see the elements of an element. So we will see that now. Okay, first of all I will import useRef hook. Import useRef from React. Okay, I imported useRef. So now here I will define just const task rep is equal to use rep. I have used it, so now I will just use in this input field that rep is equal to task rep. I assigned that. So now after updating our list, what I should do, I will just use task rep dot current is equal to empty. Okay, that should be empty. So now let's see it. Let's add it to someone else. 8 for example. Add that didn't became empty. So now let's see what happened. Task rep dot current dot value is equal to 0. Saying add it. Let's refresh it once and add. See it, it has became empty after adding a task. Okay, so now I will just bring it to the center and design it a little bit. I will just add here class name, text center, and also the padding I have added to this div. It should be to the X side, and py should be 2. Come here and now see it. Now it is in the center here. And okay, so now the second functionality that we should perform, that is to update this state. Okay, whenever we perform this task, say it should be updated. Okay, for that first of all I will add a checkbox here. Okay, then we will perform updation on that. So let's add a checkbox here now. The checkbox should be to the right side of this task. Okay, we will come here and just we will write here. I will wrap them in a div element. Yeah, after this it should be this class name deflex. Okay, it should be in one row. Here I should write now input type checkbox, and the name, no need for name. I should add a class name is equal to forum check input. So let's see it. It has added. So let's set bring it to the let's say justify content between. Yeah, see it, it has become here. Okay, so whenever we click on this, so it should be updated. So let's perform that. So we will just use onChange as this onChange event. onChange we will perform the updation handle update. Yeah, now we will create update function here. Come here in this component, we will create function handle update. We should update the one on which we have clicked. Okay, so for that we should pass the id too. Okay, come here and bring it here and just make it an arrow function and pass the id to that data dot id. Okay, we should pass the id to this. Okay, let's come here and we will catch the id here, and now we will update that one. So for the update purpose, I will add another property here, done, by the name of done. By default that is false, and also let's copy this to this one. Yes, saved it. So now whenever we click on a link and a task, so now we will update the list. Okay, const new list is equal to list dot map. We have a new list, and now we will return that if the id on which we clicked was equal to with one of the list id, so then we should update the done property of that list, that task. If l dot id was equal to the id that we have passed, so then what we should do, we will pass, we will use spread operator and the list, and also we will update our new list, done true. Otherwise what we should do, we will return the list that we have. Okay, so let's write it curly braces and also change it to column. Yeah, so now we have updated our list. So now let's call the set list function, set list, and we will pass our new created list to that. So now we will just draw a line on this. Okay, we will just, whenever we click this, so this should be marked as done. Okay, for that purpose I will write here in this p tag, I will write style, I will style that. Okay, I will use CSS and text decoration. I will assign now that if the done property data dot done, if it was true, so what it should do, it will return line through, otherwise nothing. Okay, it will style nothing. So now let's check it, come here and just click on this, see it, it has marked as done, it has marked as done. Okay, so it was all about the updation. So now let's create the deletion of functionality. Also we will create an icon here whenever we click that, so it should delete that task. So I will use bootstrap icons. So first of all I will import bootstrap icons /bootstrap icons .css, and here I will use, I have wrapped this input field in a div, and also I will use now the link. I will add a class name, and the icon would be by bootstrap icon and trash, and also I should assign that text danger color to this. I will use bootstrap for that. Okay, so let's see it. See, we have this icon, so let's add some space between these two. I will add margin start would be like 2. Yes, add it. So now whenever we click on this link, so that task should be deleted. Let's add that and click. We will call a function, and also we will pass the id of that task. what we should create an arrow function, and I will call handle delete, and I will pass the id data dot id, and let's create the delete one. Function handle delete, and also we'll pass the id to it. So now we will remove that task. So let's create a new list. Const new list is equal to, now we will use the filter function. Okay, list dot filter. We will filter all the links without all the tasks without the one we have passed the id to that. We will write something like this. Okay, list if id was equal to with create like this, l dot id was equal to with id. So then what we should do, we will return that, otherwise not. We should write like this: if the l id was not equal to the id that we have passed, if the id was not equal to, it will filter that and assign that to a new list, otherwise it will skip that. And now let's update our list. Set list new list. So now let's see it. Let's click on this, see it, it has deleted. Okay, play, add it, done, delete it. So it was all about Todo App in React.js. So if you have liked the video, so please subscribe our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.